I got a question in my question box saying, how are the propagations doing? And I have so much to show you that I thought I would come live and do it this way. And then I can also upload this to YouTube so that the peoples on the YouTubes can also see. I'm really excited to show you because there's so much growth going on. I'm going to show you inside the terrarium. Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're looking at propagations today, how they're doing. And I might also show you my Hoya shelves with propagations. And then I might also take you out to the greenhouse for some more propagations if you want to. So we're going to start in the terrarium. If there is a specific plant that you want to see the propagations of, definitely let me know in the comments because I will try and add them in. Hello everybody! Thank you for joining. Oh, good morning from Hawaii. That is amazing. I love Hawaii. Someone says, so that's what you look like. Yes, I don't really hide my face from my Instagram account, I don't think. But hello. Hello from Indonesia. Yay, that's so cool. I love when we have an international club of people together. So, this is my terrarium. I think I'm going to grab my phone and turn you around for part of it so you don't see my face all the time. Hi Ian, how are you? But we're going to start with the Hoya propagations that I got in. I did an unboxing from Sweden with some of my top wishlist Hoyas and they're doing really well. So, I'm really excited to show you. If I can remember which ones they were. Let's see. This is the first one. Ooh, look at the root. We already have a root. That's so exciting. Can we focus on it? I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go because YouTube, I can make sure that I have everything focused and stuff. So I hope it's going to be okay. Hi, New York City. I love it there. I want to come back. This is my Hoya Hanie Purple. I don't know how to pronounce. But it has the most beautiful Hoya flowers that I've ever seen. So this is actually the first plant that I bought purely for the flowers. And then the leaves also look cool, of course. They have splash and some veins. Hello, Switzerland and Germany. So fun. So that one has rooted. I got these I don't know how long ago actually. I think sometime in April. Oh, there's actually a lot of roots. This is why I love these pots with the lots of holes or see-through pots or glass because you can really see how everything is going. And so the rooting is going well. I don't really see growth on this one yet, but stay tuned because the other ones are growing already. So this is going to go back in here. Oh, and if you do use these pots, they do dry out very quickly, especially if you have them on a heat mat. The heat mat in here is now off, but make sure that if you use the pots that you're careful with drying out. So I have them sitting in a little out pot on top of the heat mat so that they don't dry out as quickly. Then let me just climb in here a little bit more. Let's do this one next. This is the Hoya flagellata. And I tried to show you in the YouTube video how incredibly beautiful this is because it's very shiny. And also splashy. It's a little bit like a caudata leaf and it's amazing. I love it. And I think it actually is putting out buds. Hold on. This is a peduncle that it came with. I can't really focus, but it looks like it's growing some flowers, which would be kind of weird on a propagation. Let's see. Can we see some roots? Yes, we can see roots here. Can you see the little white bits? Some of them are perlite, of course, because I have perlite in my mix, but perlite does not come shaped like that. So that's very cool. Growth also. This is the first time I'm checking some of these since I put them in there. So it's really fun for me as well to see. I think the top part here might be growing. There in the little edge, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see, I see some. If you have questions, feel free to pop them in the question box because I don't always have time to check the comments because it's going so fast. In the question box, I will definitely see them. So I really am super impressed with this one and it's a shame. I will do a story after to show you how beautiful it is because it's so shiny. Ooh, don't squish the flowers. Whoops. Then the next one from that shipment, from that haul, is the Hoya There also will be Airoids, by the way, for my Airoid lovers. Don't worry, I gotcha. But first I wanted to do these. And what is the name? Rinsey Borneo. There we go. So this... How are you? Someone asks. I'm okay, thank you. I had a great morning at the Botanic Gardens with my friends, so that was really fun. And a nap afterwards, so I'm feeling okay again. So this one, it has roots, but it's hard to see because the glass is patterned. But that white line there, that's a root. Hello, Norway. And then here is growth there. Can we see? I don't know where to put it so that it focuses on it. Anyway, so that's growing. That's really exciting. Minnesota in the house. Hello. I have a good friend who lives there now. Let's get these Hoyas to the side to show you the last one from that haul, which I actually showed you in a story just now. If you've seen my stories already, I do a lot, I know, sorry. This is the Peninsularis Hoya Pirac teddy bear, it used to be known as. It is the most amazing and big leaf. So this is very, very cool. And it's rooted quite quickly here. Roots. Can you see? And it's growing, I noticed, in 2 points. So there's a little dot there. This is impossible to show you, but there, that's growing. Excuse my dirty fingernails. I don't know how some people have nice painted nails all the time and I just sit here with dirt under my nails. But there's another point that's growing here as well. Hello, focus. Nope, no focus for you today. So this is growing really, really well as well. And I'm so excited because I can't wait to see new leaves on this. Okay, let's move over to some Airoids. Even though I have a lot more Hoyas in here than Airoids right now, it's become a little bit of an obsession. Someone asked, can you recommend some online shops for rare Hoya babies? I have a website, yogawithroos.com/plants. And then you can either click the US or Europe and you'll get a list of shops that I like, but also products that I like and places I like to go to, planty places, all that stuff. So check that out. So the Airoid in here that I want to show you, I got this, oh, whoa. I got this as a tiny, tiny cutting with this leaf. Can you guess what it is? I'll show you the back and you'll know. If you love Airoids, you'll know. What is that? Tell me in the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to show you. It's rooting out of the pot already. So that's amazing. I just repotted this actually quite recently. And it's grown a lot since then. So this is the first leaf that it grew for me. And this is the second one. And it's starting to get more of the shape. Yes, Atapapuense, that's it. I knew you guys would know. It's a little bit light colored, which I think is because it's in quite a bright spot. So I think it would prefer a little bit less light. And it's more pink than dark red, see? But it's very cute, and I never thought I would own this plant, and now I have one. And I don't care that it's tiny. I love it. So, yay. I still want to try the Billietier, the big one, preferably the variegated one, of course. But this one, very cool to have traded so that now I have it. Same with the Gloriosum, by the way. I guess I can show you Gloriosum. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting some more Airoids in the shot. 1 second. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and I can actually show you the cuttings that I got this weekend, which I haven't shown anyone yet. Hello. So, this is my Gloriosum, one of the 2 that I currently have. This one I got from a friend. This is the leaf. It's hard to show you, it's too big. This is the leaf it came with. It's very, very big. And as you can see, it's quite yellow because he gave it a lot of light. It was in his south-facing window. And he said the plant liked it. But I think it's going to be prettier with a little bit less light. So it had... It's so big. This leaf unfurling as I got it. And as you can see, it's pretty banged up. Messed up. Because when I moved it in the car, the new leaf was scratching against the box it was in. So that's a little bit sad. Oh, you have a little Atapapuense too. That's very cool. Oh, it's gonna grow soon. And there's a lot of bags in here. don't be like me, don't use your bags like this. They're actually supposed to be used differently and better, but they do work very well. So thank you, EntoCare. I think, I don't want to say this out loud, too loud yet, but I think I managed to get rid of the thrips in my living room. So soon I'm gonna be selling some monsteras. But this is the new leaf, and it's grown a lot since I have this plant. So I think it's finally no longer working on roots, but working on the growth. Let's see, there's a root there already. What I love about these crawling plants, this is a crawling philodendron if you don't know, they grow across the soil, so they usually are already rooted when you take a cutting, so they're a little bit easier to grow and a little bit faster as well. I have another one upstairs in the grow tent that is doing amazing, and I also got that as a little cutting from one of my friends in a trade. So yeah, so far I really like the crawling ones. Let me know if you like the crawling ones as well. So this is gonna sit behind us so we can still look at it as we continue. I have to pick which ones I'm gonna do next. So the beautiful Katya, my yellow variegated Syngonium, which has some kind of bugs on the back, but good ones, I think. This leaf is yellowing, browning. It's already yellow. It's browning because I think it's almost fully yellow. As you can see, only this part is green, so that's pretty normal. This is the first one it put out after I cut the top off my big plant, and then it just started to be stunning and beautiful and amazing. I feel like the light is not very good. I hope you can see. There, that's a little bit better. And then there's a new one that looks a little bit more green here, which I don't mind because these seem to alternate a little bit between green and more variegated, which is perfect. But then the next cutting that I took off that same plant is this one, which now has 3 leaves and they are all green. What is up with that? This one too. So I don't know if this is gonna grow any variegation. Actually, the top part of this is here. You can't see it, but that part put out a growth point that was fully yellow and it died back. So it was not happy. And oh, maybe we can show the roots. Oh, you think this needs a repot? Also, it's very wet, so a little bit too wet. I'll leave this up here so I can think to take care of it. So it's very interesting how the stem of the mother plant has such a balance of variegation that the top part looks like this, and then the second one is fully white, and then the third one was fully green. So I think that's really interesting. And also just this plant is so beautiful. I love it. This was the original leaf it came with, and that made me fall in love with it. So thank you, Global Garden. Shall we put it up here so you can maybe see it? You can see the brown leaf. Yay, that's exciting. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Some of my patrons are here, which I love because I chat with them every month face to face, which is really fun, and we get to know each other a little bit better that way instead of just me talking to my own face and then you guys commenting in the comments. So, so let's do some more Hoyas. I'll alternate between Hoyas and Airoids so that everyone gets what they want. This is my Clemenciorum, which is also hard to see. I feel like I should switch the angle up, but it's not gonna get better, no. Okay. But what I noticed, it has grown a few leaves and it started to grow this tendril. This plant can be quite slow. This is a new leaf that gets the prehistoric look slowly, but the top part also started to grow now, a new growth point. And I noticed somewhere here, there's also another growth point. Do you see? Ooh, where's my finger? There. So it's gonna be nice and full. Oh, my battery is almost also quite low. So I hope this is gonna survive. A propagation I have not showed you yet is this one that I got from a friend. This is, I think, the GPS something really cool Hoya. And I'm so excited to see that it has, I thought it had rooted, but I don't see anything right now. But I know it has rooted because it's growing. It doesn't mean that it has rooted, but there's, oh, this is probably way too small, but there's growth in this little corner. And And I cut it into different pieces. So there's also growth in this corner. Maybe you can see it in front of my eyebrow. There. Don't move your eyebrows too much then. So all of them seem to be growing, even though we don't see roots through the see-through pot. But I saw, Natalie, I saw all your comments on my videos. Thank you so much for catching up and watching all of them. You're adorable. And what else can I show you in here? Yes, the one that I showed in my stories before, this one, is a little bit of a project. It's the Nicholsoniae New Guinea Ghost, which is a little bit too wet right now as well. I was a little bit too enthusiastic with watering yesterday. Let me just pour that out 1 sec. Okay. So this one is my problem child. Probably the most valuable right now because they're being sold for such an insane amount of money. There's some roots here because I thought that it was dying. I had like 3 leaves and a little stem and it died back almost all the way. But this one leaf stayed strong. Stayed like not strong like yay, but strong like plump. Words, bring them to me. But I think there's an eye left that's growing right now, but it looks horrible and I should do something about this. But it's rooting, so at least it can take up nutrition and water and everything. But yeah, I can't really show you because it's in Ceramics and you can't see anything. Probably. Firm. Thank you. Firm. Words are a funny thing. This Hoya is also fun to see. It slowed down a lot. This is dripping on me. Nice. This is the Crassipetiolata Splash. And it grew these 2 leaves for me. Yes, it came with 2 and now it has 4. So both growth points have been activated and we're waiting for the next part to start growing. It slowed down a bit since then. Yeah. Water everywhere. So for the next one, I'm gonna put you in the terrarium. I hope you can still hear me that way. Hold on. Okay, switch camera. Hello. So the pink princess, as always, is getting her leaves stuck. Let's give her a little spray to help her come out. There's a beautiful pink leaf here, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But I think the next one is brown again. We get a lot of brown in this house. Ooh, don't do this at home, friends. Don't pull your pink princess leaves out, but it's loose now. There we go. That probably gave a lot of you anxiety. Sorry about that. This is a beautiful Brontianum, which is finally starting to grow on my moss wall. And I don't know if you can see the roots, but there's some roots in there. And here is a little, wait, I have to put you closer, but I don't know how. I hope you can still hear me as well. So there is my little Rhaphidophora cryptantha that is growing up my moss wall. I want to put more plants in, but the plants that I had planned for it were in a place where there's thrips, so we're just having them on hold right now. Over here are my anthuriums. The Forgetti is making a new leaf. The Queen is making a new leaf. Super exciting. Crystallinum just put out a new leaf that I damaged. Whoops. And oh, Regal also has a new leaf that was stuck. So I got it out a few days ago with spraying and now it's okay. So that's the terrarium. Let's move over here. Ah! Ooh, my legs are asleep. Hello. Wake up. Here we have a few more propagations. This, especially this shelf, is a lot of Hoyas and some orchids. Oh, and Syngonium, really exciting Syngonium. And then down here is my regular Crassipetiolata, which I got from my friend Beronda. And as you can see, it is growing a little stem and 2 leaves. I hope you can see. Can you see? Yes, my anthuriums are amazing, but they are a little bit slower than some of the others, which is okay. I still love them. These ones, I actually cut up my variegated Syngonium, the white one, and I just cut the base off into 2 parts, and both of them have started to grow. There's a little tiny leaf on this one, and this one is putting out the profil, so the first leaf, and then hopefully the next one will be a little bit bigger. That was a big test, so this is really fun to see that it's working. Here are my Hoya. I got it as bilobata, but it's probably Affinity Bertonier that's growing. Ooh, these ones are really cute too. This is an Obscura with tiny leaves. I should actually do this more on YouTube and not live because it's all too small to see. Unfortunately, I think we're getting a parcel. Yep. Okay. Shit. Look at me while I get our food in the door. Hallo. Dankjewel. Wat moet ik er ook alweer mee doen? Niks toch? Dit is de eerste keer. De volgende keer geef ik je de dingen terug. Oké, is goed. Dank je. Okay, I'm back. We actually got food from Peter Pot, which is a way to get food without plastic. So this is not sponsored at all, but you get a bag with pots with stuff in it. So this is cookies. I didn't order them, they were a gift. But you can also get muesli and I don't know what else is in here. Seeds. So this is super sustainable and I love it. I'm so excited to try it out. And actually there's also one, yes, with peanut butter. You get peanut butter in a glass jar that you can return, and then they clean them and then they fill them up again. So I think that's really, really smart. I was not planning to show you this, but I didn't know they were coming right now. Sunflower oil in no plastic. Really, really cool. They have a waiting list, I think. But if you're in Holland, Peter Pot, sign up for the waiting list. And I think I can send someone early access. So if you're interested, send me a DM. And let's get back to the plants. That's so random. Sorry. I didn't know he was coming. Okay. Focus on plants. We have a few more propagations here that I think I've showed you before. If there's anything you want to see specifically, tell me. Oh, and I have some question box things. Oh, a lot of them. Wait, there's a lot of questions. Oh, I know. Okay, some of them were from the question box. Let's see. Cats. Someone loves the cats, I know. Okay, I think we're gonna leave this. Oh, actually, this is very cute. This is also a bilobata. No, Bertonier. This I got from Hoya René, and it's growing as well. But this one is the one from the Botanic Gardens. So now we have 2 kinds that should be the same, but they're very much not the same. So that's not confusing at all. And then this is Rosita. And Callistophila has... Oh, I was going to say it slowed down, but look, there's baby leaves. Yay! Can you see them? There's about 3 baby leaves. Same for Gunungading. Oh, Gunungading. I'm supposed to pronounce it right now. And you can see actually in top of the spiral, there's new leaves. So I have to fix that. That's not good right now. So yeah. That's it for the Hoyas over here. I'm going to show you my face again while I decide what else to show you. Yes, here we have a few more things. Actually, I suck at this propagation. I wonder if anyone is still here or if I'm just talking to myself. Here, this one is a philodendron lemon lime that I got from one of my patrons in a trade, a different Natalie, but it's not doing anything. It's not rooting, so it's looking really sad. So I put it in water to be a little bit more happy, hopefully. I also got a Hoya Viola this weekend from my friend, Ciarda, who's going to sell some cuttings online, I think. So this is very exciting. And what else for propagations? I'm dripping on all over myself, so yay. Want to go see the greenhouse for more propagation updates? Let's do it. Or the tent. Tent or greenhouse? Tell me in the comments. Someone asked tips for Anthurium crystallinums. They're pretty easy for me. I give them... Oh, go back for a second. It's not really a propagation, but I'll answer anyway. So in here... while you guys decide if you want to see the tent or the greenhouse. Plants, both. This is my biggest crystallinum, which I got as a little seedling, so that's really exciting. So it's also genes. You have to be lucky with the plant that you get, or the seed that you get, whatever, because some grow really fast and some grow really slow. Here is the newest leaf that I broke. Whoops. But what I learned from my friends from Kakyeki is to give it a bigger pot, because a bigger pot will help grow it faster. And I know a lot of people say that anthuriums like to be root bound, but from what I found, they like to have space and then they'll grow bigger. Everyone is saying both. Okay, both. But yeah, so that I have it in quite airy soil mix, of course, as every Airoid. I was looking for the word Airoid. It was gone. So airy soil mix, not too much light, but it's definitely in the same space as my Hoyas. So it's not a lot of light at all. It's still quite a lot of light. And good fertilizer, of course. And what else? Yeah, just lots of love. Talking to them, all the things. And some people say high humidity, but I heard that anthuriums can actually do okay without... Oh, I left this plant out. I've created a mess, but I'll clean it up later. I've actually heard that anthuriums... No. Okay, I'm back. Don't need high humidity necessarily. So I'm testing this out by I put one in my living room. This is a little crystal baby, and this last leaf that it grew, can you see how big that is? That grew in my living room. So it went from the terrarium to like 80-90% humidity to living room 50 humidity, and it's fine. So far, so good. It did get a little bit stuck coming out, but the regale also got stuck coming out, and that's in the terrarium. So far, I don't add high humidity to the list for crystallinums, at least. They seem to be quite easy. Let's go upstairs first, because everyone is saying both, and some people are saying tent. The tent I don't look into very often because it has thrips still. I'm having a hard time getting rid of them. The second flower is opening on my Hoya croniana, and it looks like this. They're stuck together. Let me focus on them. I don't know. It's so cool, and it smells so nice. Still opening, and then they look the cutest. Anyway, we're here for the tent. Also, more Hoya flowers. So I don't go in here very often anymore because of the thrips. It's a little bit depressing. But here we are. Tent. Let me turn the camera around and show you some of them. So I'm not going to say too much about the mushu propagations because that's a separate video. So if you see mushus coming by, I'm purposely not talking about them. This is my gloriosum stick that I got from a friend. It came with a leaf that since has died off. And I showed you yesterday, I think in my stories, it's growing 2 shoots, which is amazing. She was so surprised, but it came all the way from the bottom of the stem. So here is the main stem. And then it just came all the way from the bottom somewhere. There was apparently a node hidden. And it's growing a tiny, tiny leaf. So that is adorable. Let me just switch the machine off so it doesn't keep blowing crazy air to us. But look how pretty. Was that my finger in front of the screen? I am such a professional YouTuber. Crazy. Any other propagations in here? Yes, some very cool mushus, but we're not going to show you. It's a secret. This one was also a propagation. It's my... lovely. Full of thrips. Get to work, you stupid good animals. Eat. Eat them. So this is a gigas. Philodendron gigas. This is my Monstera obliqua that I propagated recently. This is the mother version, and it actually is growing 2 active growth points now. So we have one here, and I learned something fun today from Rogier, because always fun plant facts. It's actually called obliqua, which means uneven. I'm stealing his facts now. He might want to make a video about this. But you can kind of see it here, but when it gets more mature, you'll see it more. One side is more big than the other. And that's why it's called obliqua. That's what it means in Latin, apparently. I'm no expert, but that's what the experts tell me. And then here is another growth point. So it's actually growing from more points now. It's kind of a cool decision to propagate it. Casper's propagations are also doing really well. They're starting to grow the cool mature forms. And then back there is a little baby that is still staying in the baby phase. It's very white. These are the melano propagations. I'm trying to be careful because I keep getting stuck in these blue things, which are also to catch thrips. But there's lots of melano propagations back here that I was hoping to spread the melano love a little bit. But right now I'm not spreading anything because I don't want to spread the bugs. And my mama melano is also growing again. Here is the other top part of the growth. And there's more melanos back there that are looking horrible. And there's some verrucosum back there, propagations. And my tortum as well. I can't show you because I don't want to get into the thrips of it all. So, oh yeah, and in the little bottle back there is where the Anthurium stumps are. Some Hoyas in here as well that are doing great, but you can't really see them because there's a big light. So anytime I look into the tent, I literally see nothing. It's a little bit sad, but there is some cool Hoyas growing quite well. And some Hoyas on this side, which there's a lot of flowers here. Look, little Hoya picta flowers. They are tiny and adorable, and there's lots of them. So yeah, I guess that's it for the tent. Not much to see. Well, lots of stuff to see, but I always feel really dirty after being in there because I feel like the thrips are all over me. So, not that this helps with one hand, but just a little bit of protection. Let's go downstairs to the greenhouse. Sorry, this is boring watching me walk. Oh, I can't see myself, it's too bright. Huh. Okay. Stefania erecta. Growing. Very exciting. I'm very happy that it's finally alive again. And then here are some Vicky propagations that also I'm using the bags wrong, I know. But there's growth. And Maranta propagations, I love these ones. But they were struggling a little bit, so I put them here for more attention. Maranta kerchoviana. Not the variegated kind, just the normal kind. And yeah, that's it. Let's go into the sun. Hi, Mickey. Hello. Hello. Say hello to the peoples. They love you. They always want to see you. Okay, let's head over to the greenhouse. Thank you so much, Mom to Miracle. Mickey. Okay, let's keep going. Boyfriend is making the garden look nice. Oh, connection on. Yes. Sorry, the connection was bad. I just switched off the Wi-Fi and it should be a little bit better now. Caladiums. Those are not propagations though. Let's see. Propagations. This is Mushu, which is growing from all different sides. I'm super excited to see. This is actually the first leaf thing that's opening, but there's a lot of points everywhere that are gonna grow. Can't wait. Here's some seeds. I guess it's not propagations, but you can probably tell by the pattern what they're gonna be. Maybe? Someone? I was actually in this cactus with my arm, so that's not fun. These are my Pink Princess propagations, which I guess you shouldn't call a propagation anymore. But there's hardly any pink on them. I was planning to cut and then sell some of them, but oh, there is some pink, but I don't know if anyone would. Lots of stuff is happening at the same time. But here we are. Ooh, this is what happens when I try to grow vegetables. Completely wilted. I need to water them very quickly. But more pink princesses, more pink princesses, more. Oh, this one actually has some pink. More pink princesses, caladiums, anthuriums. Here are some that are propagations, the Brontianum. This is another one that I have that is they're growing very weirdly. I wonder if yours are also growing weirdly or if it's just because of all the damage, but they're like all of the leaves are a bit deformed. And then this one, it got too much light. This is a Syngonium confetti, so I moved it here earlier. I have the milk confetti as well, but I banned it to there because there's some kind of thrips on it. Fun. Another kind of thrips, more pink princess. And then this is my top propagation, I guess, top cutting of the white variegated Syngonium, which seems to be doing okay. It's putting out a new leaf, mostly green, but that's okay. It needs some food every now and then. You're allowed. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I hope that was fun to watch. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek. Hold on. Yes, sneak peek of the greenhouse. I'm going to make a video soon of a tour of the greenhouse. Of course, we'll make it look a little bit nicer then. Still a little bit of a mess, but it's coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, Corgis Flora is here. Oh, boyfriend is telling me off for not showing the banana because this whole thing grew. Very excited. He loves the bananas and the palms. This one, in winter, it was literally nothing, right? And then it started to come out again. And then it started to grow really, really big very quickly. It's like almost growing a new leaf every day, it seems like. So that's very exciting. We're very happy about it. So I was actually showing them propagations, but okay. We're making it work. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will post this on my Instagram IGTV thing and then also on YouTube. Sorry, I can't read Russian, but send me the comments in English or translate, Google Translate, and I will be able to answer your questions. Thank you and see you again soon. Bye, my loves.